Ladies might as well be 80, a different world for our mamas, and it is for you and me, and I still don't know who I wanna be.
Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I have a fun flirty tutorial for you guys. I really didn't know where I wanted this tutorial to go, but it's just been so long since I filmed a makeup tutorial that I was just itching to do one. So I decided to do something just kind of girly, very feminine. It has a lot of pinks incorporated, which I've been loving lately. I've typically never been someone to love pink anything as far as makeup wise, but I've just been really feeling it. I just feel like it feels very soft and feminine, and I don't know, I was just in the mood. So I hope you guys enjoy this tutorial. If you want to see how I got this look, then keep on watching. Alright, it's been so long since I've recorded a voiceover, but here we go. So I'm priming my lid with a MAC paint pot in soft ochre using a Luxie large fluff brush. Don't forget, you can use my code KAT20 to save on any Luxie brushes. I'm going to be using Courtney from Jeffree Star's Beauty Killer palette and on a Mally blending brush to just buff this into my crease. Before going into the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette, I am taking this hot pink color called Love Letter on a Real Techniques blending brush and pushing this into the crease and the outer V. I'm then going to be using Warm Taupe to cool down that shade a tad bit, just to give my crease a little bit more depth and my eyes to appear a little more sunken in, before going over with that original Mally brush to just blend them all together. I am then going to be taking the deepest brown from the Modern Renaissance palette, and I'm going to be placing this on the outer V and pushing whatever excess into the crease, and then blending once more all those three shades together. I'm then taking a little bit more of Love Letter and just deepening up that crease very slightly with a small blending brush. I'm then going to be taking China White from the Beauty Killer palette and pressing this all over the lid. For my wing, I'm using the Kat Von D tattoo liner, which has become my favorite eyeliner. I just think it lasts like an incredible amount of time, and it's so easy. Do you see that? Do you see how easy that glided on? It's so pigmented. It is absolutely perfect. For lashes, I'm using my Lily lashes in the style Sapphire. I've worn these a few times, so that's why the box looks a little wrecked. But I'm just popping those on with my House of Lashes dark tone adhesive. And that is it for the top lids for now. I'm going to be priming my face first with the Primer Cover FX Custom Blot Drops. And this was sent to me, and so far I have been loving this primer for oil control. I actually think I prefer it a little more than the Benefit Matte Rescue. I just feel like a little goes a longer way. And then I'm going to be covering the center of my face with the Makeup Forever Smoothing Primer just to cover those larger pores. For foundation, I'm using the L'Oreal Pro Glow, which has become my favorite foundation at the moment, and I'm going to be applying this with a damp beauty blender. Even though I am oily, the matte primer from the Cover FX Blot Drops actually really helps control my oil for this without me looking too greasy. For highlighting and concealing, I'm using my Kat Von D Lock-It Concealer. A little tip is that don't apply too much. This concealer is super pigmented, so a little goes a long way. Here I actually feel like I applied a little too much. I feel like if you apply more than what you need to, it can crease on you. Like I said, you really only need a little bit, and that will cover up any dark circles and highlight and just kind of keep that area, the center of the face, perfect all day. I also blended that out with my damp beauty blender, and now I'm taking my KatEyedTv powder and just going to be pressing that all into the highlighted areas. Actually, I think I baked my whole face. It's been a while since I filmed this tutorial, so I'm trying to recollect my memory here. But I basically pressed a little bit of that powder everywhere just to keep everything nice and oil controlled, since it is a dewier foundation that we're using. While that's baking, I have a full eyebrow tutorial up on my channel that you can search through my videos for, but here's just a little taste of how I like to fill in my brows. I'm using the Benefit Cub Brow brow gel to just kind of fill them in and shape them. But like I said, I have a full tutorial with that up on my channel already. I'm then going to be brushing off the excess powder from the baking, and then I'm going to be setting my under eye and center of the face with the Frankie Rose Cosmetics contour palette. I take a mixture of Mellow Yellow and Doll Face and press that onto the center of my face and under my eyes. For bronzer, I'm using my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer and a large blush brush from Luxie Beauty to bronze my cheeks and along my hairline, also the tip of my nose, and of course my chin and jaw area, just to get some color back into my skin. I'm then going to be using the NYX Pro Contour Kit, and I'm using the shade Sculpt, and I'm going to be taking this on an angled Luxie brush and just really pressing this into the hollows of my cheek. And then I'm taking my Anastasia Glow Kit in the Sweets shades, and I love this. This is honestly my favorite glow kit from Anastasia. I prefer it over all the other ones she has. And I take a mixture of taffy or butterscotch and marshmallow, and I'm going to apply this to the tops of my cheekbones with a Bobbi Brown eye blender brush. I'm then going to be taking a much smaller eyeshadow brush and applying this to my Cupid's bow and also on the center of my nose, and then using my finger to kind of just smooth it over, and also down the bridge of my nose as well. And I think I took a little bit on my chin too. Let's see here. Yeah. So a little on the chin as well, and also popping this into my tear duct because I just love the brightness it gives to my eyes. I'm then going to be using the Marc Jacobs Airsoft Blush. This is the shade Kink and Kisses. I'm loving these blushes. They are such a pretty wash of color without it being too overpowering. For lipstick, I'm going to be using the ColourPop Satin Lipstick in the shade Alyssa, which is just a really pretty neutral pink. It's not too bright yet, it's not too dull, and I'm loving this formula. It's actually the first satin formula that I have from them, and I'm really enjoying it. To finish off the eyes, I am first applying Courtney underneath my lashes, and then with a smudge brush applying Love Letter and a little bit of Real Gar onto my lash roots before applying some brow gel, and then this completes the look. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Let me know what you think down below, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.
Tell me, are we gonna